Home of Divine Love. I'm Steve Bell. I'm President of Messiah Foundation International, UK, and also honoured to hold the title of Sheikh in His Holiness Goa Shahi's Universal Sufi Order. And previously on Esoteric Jesus, when we've been speaking about the awakening of the heart and more recently, the benefits of an awakened heart, what benefits it is to us once our heart has been awakened. And it's, you could call it the unification at last of mind, body, and soul. It's been spoken of in so many different texts, in so many different circles, that people strive to heal and to reawaken, to strengthen their mind, body, and soul. And we learn exactly how to do that through this heart activation. And we spoke about the heart becoming a pumping station of divine love and becoming the remembrance of God, the very center of your existence, remembering God. And the heart goes through all of these processes. Once it's awakened, it becomes a remembering heart of God. And those benefits come as the consciousness arrives. We spoke about this state of unconsciousness when the heart is in a sleeping mode. And once the heart is being reawakened with divine love, divine energy, then you achieve this consciousness. And this restlessness that we spoke about as well, restlessness of our being once our heart, while our hearts are sleeping. And it reminds me very much of a saying of Saint Augustine, one of our very famous Christian saints. And he said, "Restless is our heart until it rests with you, O Lord. Restless is our heart until it rests with you, O Lord." And this is what we have this feeling now in this contemporary world, that people have all the material wealth, but they don't have this spiritual wealth. This is missing in our lives. And once we have this heart activation, then we're on this road to the ultimate connection to God. And we're going to talk about now, being on this road, how we can accelerate on this road, on this pathway of spirituality, and expedite your spiritual progress. This is the title of today's topic, how to expedite your spiritual progress. And I can say it's pure and simple. Firstly, we have to please the Lord. This is how we can progress on our way to God, is by pleasing God and by being recognized by God and being loved by God. So it sounds very simple, and after you hear these beautiful guidance and teachings of His Holiness Goa Shahi, you will realize that it can be achievable. I think this is one of the main hurdles for us in this spiritual lifestyle, that we feel somehow we're not adequate to walk this path. But we most certainly are. We all have the same soul, the same potential to walk the same footsteps as these great saints and these great Sufis. And we follow the Universal Sufi Order in accordance with His Holiness Goa Shahi's bounty and teachings. And we've most certainly felt the benefits in our lives, in our spiritual lives, in our day-to-day lives. We haven't left anything behind. We haven't left our homes and our comforts. We live a very normal life, but all the time we have this beautiful divine light ticking away, and that comfort that we have the presence of God in us. So this is the benefit, and of course this is the way we can speed up as well, speed up on that path. Now, by pleasing the Lord, I can assure you that there's a very easy procedure how we can please the Lord, because the Lord loves us to recite the name of God, His original name. Everybody likes to hear their name called by their loved one. It's a beautiful feeling as a parent when you hear your child call you, and it's exactly the same for God. We're God's children. He loves us to recite his name, not only internally, but also by chanting, loud chanting of that mystical formula that we've revealed, Ya Isa, or another name of God that is preferred, but it's the chanting of that name that generates more divine energy. And as that inner name of God is working on the inner system and making sure that heart is becoming secure and becoming full of divine positive energy, unfortunately, living in this atmosphere of this world, we're drawing in negative energies through our daily lives, day-to-day life. We can't help it. It just happens. There's lots and lots of negative energy due to sometimes our actions, or sometimes not even our actions. We're just gathering these negative energies. And this is one way that we can negate all these energies from our outer being by doing this heart meditation. And we shared that video yesterday in the congregation in South Wales, where they were just doing that, Ya Isa, Ya Isa, Ya Isa, Ya Isa. And this, with the connection of the heart, is going straight up into the upper realms, and it's making Jesus very pleased and very happy to hear his name being called. And His Holiness Gaoshe reveals the esoteric Jesus, and the fact that Jesus also enjoyed this heart meditation during his ministry. He shared with his very close followers, with his disciples, a mystical formula as well. And His Holiness reveals that mystical formula as Yakadus. And Yakadus is a name that's going to be on the screen there so you can remember it. And esoteric Jesus was meditating all those years ago in the Holy Land on his ministry and teaching his followers how to awaken their hearts, how to love, and how to negate negative energies. So this is all bounty from our spiritual master. And of course, as ever, Sufi master Yunus Al-Goha very patiently dispensing this beautiful knowledge that we just did not learn before. And now we're reaping the benefits of these beautiful teachings right here and right now. So once God hears your name, obviously with that connection, he starts to dispense more light into your heart. And once your heart becomes more enlightened, more shiny, then of course, as we mentioned, that when God looks down on his creation, he will see the shiny hearts. And His Holiness tells a beautiful story, a very tickly heart story, when he compares it to a parent and their child and their children. Because we love all children, we have an affection for everybody's child. But if we dig deep and we're very honest, our own children, there's a very special affection for our own children, and a little bit more love and care and thought goes into our own children, because they carry a bit of us with them. They carry our blood, they carry our genes, they're our family. So naturally we have a little bit more affection for our family. And in that similar way, when God looks down on his creation and recognizes his own light, his own family, he really is more pleased, and he looks after you and he guides you, and he sends you help through different mediums. On this path, somehow you get help from different corners and really unexpected places. And this is all being looked after by God and being under the merciful sight of God. So this is how to, let's say it's the first gear in this acceleration up the road. We're pushing it into a higher gear, and we're accelerating on this path of spirituality. And this positive energy, it has so many benefits because it's fighting that negative energy. Those negative energies that attract us more, should we say, to a negative character and to negative actions, because we have more negative energy within us and around us. And during this process, we start to produce more positive energy. So we become more positive, and we achieve a more positive lifestyle for ourselves and for all those around us. So this negative energy that we do gather soon washes away. Our emotions rise, the sins wash away, and the negativity negates from us. As we spoke before about this concupiscence in Christianity that we talk so much about, that this involuntary impulse that we have, that we don't know where it comes from, the negative thoughts, the negative moods that we can be in, that we think, where's that come from? It's just that we've absorbed this from around us, and it's entered into our system. And the spiritual master secures that heart to stop the negative energy entering the heart. And if we do this process of loud chanting, then we can stop the negative energy on the outside, and we can wash away the sins and the negative that way. So this is two beautiful ways that we can expediate on this path. And another gear that we can move up to accelerate is sharing these beautiful teachings with others. Sharing this bounty, which is another, I've spoken so many times about involuntary, because we're certainly not told what to do. There's no instruction on this path. It's all a labor of love, and it's all the person's own path that they're on. If they want to share it with others, then we will give them help and support to do that. And we find so many different avenues and so many different pathways to share this mission of love. And we're just going to look through a few. These are ranging back many, many, many years that we've been sharing this love through many, many different countries. And these are going to be from churches and different worship places, from Mind, Body and Soul expos. Or just if we have some time, we go out onto the street just to share with people the divine signs of Jesus and our spiritual master, Gaur Shahi. And we have a lot of fun doing it as well. And as we said, this is verification that God's pleased with us. Because as soon as you've finished the day's mission, you feel so much contentment in your heart, so much happiness. You can't wait for the next time. So please sit back and look at some of we're going to take you all around the world within a few minutes, and we'll see you when you get back.